All right, what's going on with the garden? It's August. I am quite impressed this year with my peppers. Not my peppers, these tomatoes. We have had, compared to other years, a relatively cool summer, and it was kind of predicted that we may have a cool summer. And so I am still having success with the tomatoes. I mean, obviously, some things are, they got some disease on them, like these plants. And what I do is I just come in here and I just prune them, take off the disease part. But I'm still getting fruit. I just harvest a few slicers. I still got some cherry tomatoes coming in. The pest pressure on these tomatoes haven't been as bad as some years, and these are still slicers, they're still coming in. So it's been quite dry. We have not had rain in, like, I kid you not, maybe 10 days or more. I don't even know, but I've just been in here. Some things are dying off. I pulled out all the carrots that were in here, so there is quite a bit of real estate and the garden. I'm looking to transfer the garden, or transition the garden, I should say, into a fall garden. So I'll be planting fall things. My black beauty peppers, I love my peppers. These are my favorite peppers to grow. And really, the only reason why I like them so much is because they were the first peppers that I was able to have success with as a gardener. So I just really enjoy them. Cucumbers, I did end up pulling out the watermelon. I'm having a rodent problem in the garden, and I have done so many things to try to get rid of them, and they got in my watermelon and just, destroyed it. So I pulled it out. But I got cucumbers, more tomatoes coming in. These were a very late start in terms of tomatoes, but like I said, this year has been a very cool summer. So still got berries coming in. This plant is just it's massive, so I'm hoping next season I will have a home for it. um Aside from keeping it in the container, because it is huge. Got some squash. I did harvest squash, but I still got squash babies coming in. This is the winter squash I'm going to make my soup joumou with. And then these are my son's favorite tomatoes, the Aunt Molly ground cherry tomatoes. And like I said, I'm having a rodent problem, and they came in here and just bent the leaves and just did damage, all kinds of damage. They're his favorite. Um, they're really, really sweet. Yep. So, anyways, this is what it looks like. They're just some cute little tomatoes that he likes to snack on. Um, so they're his favorite. I always grow them for him. More peppers in here and throughout. Again, I had a pest problem, and this is fine. This kale is almost 2 years old. It's, I think, a year and a half. So I may pull it out. I want to see if it'll come back. I still got more kale in here. This wonderful basil that's, self-seeded everywhere in the garden. It smells amazing, great. You can make teas with it. I've been drying it out. I need to find homes for these small plants. This is my stevia, and this is my lemon balm. And I just need to find homes for them. This isn't working out. They're just way too small in here. I still got squash. This is my same squash plant. I'm just kind of impressed because I've not been very successful in really growing squash because of all the pest pressure that we get from the vine borers. And this year they're still holding on. So I'm kind of happy about that. I've gotten more peppers in here. And then wonderful strawberries that are sending tons and tons of runners. I really need to get containers to put these in because they will root, and I will have strawberries, new strawberry plants. This is my ginger. Kind of impressed with the ginger. Strawberry plants. Again, I've pulled some things out. Again, I set traps for these rodents. I've gotten I've even went as far as to set some stuff to kill them. I know it's not the route that I want to go, but I can't have you in here, damaging my plants, eating stuff, and just, decimating things. I've worked too hard in this garden. The beautiful bean trellis, my runner beans, they're dying off, which is perfectly fine because I will be switching that over to the peas. I'll be putting the peas in here maybe next month, basically September. I say next month, it's like next week. All right, and the green stock, I've started pulling things out of the green stock. I still got plants coming in, beans, like things like this, that are just riddled. They've been in for a while. They're just riddled with bugs. Look, this is a beetle. It is not a friend of the garden, so I try to get it out of here. It just does damage. So some things that are just riddled with bugs and I'm not really eating it. I'm trying to pull them out. I got still some little micro tomato plants that are, growing. My Swiss chard has really taken a beating from the heat. And then more peppers in here. And I got some beans coming in and just different herbs. This is the African plant that my friend from Ghana gave me. They call it fever leaf. It looks like it wants to flower. It smells amazing. It's part of the mint family. I don't even know how to describe the smell, but I made some soup with it the other day. I'm going to try to dry some so I can have during the winter when it's not growing because it likes the heat. And then my big old pepper bush plant. We've eaten quite a bit of peppers. I've harvested lots of peppers off of it. Squash plants. It looks like I've harvested some squash off of here, but this plant is still giving, so I just kept it in. It's giving me some male flowers. I haven't seen any. Oh no, this is a female flower. I gotta make sure it gets pollinated. See, it's got a little baby on the end. And then, my tomatoes. Some of these things are really struggling, but they're still giving fruit. So I'm coming in here and I'm gonna fertilize and continue to harvest what I can. See, this one is laden with fruit. So I'll probably get some of those out. That's my indigo tomatoes. All right, this is my low maintenance garden. Sometimes you just have to have a low maintenance garden. I got some okra. I got some beans all through here that probably need to get harvested. And I do see some tomatoes on the vine. Okay, they need to probably get harvested. It hasn't rained. I haven't even gone out there to water this garden, but it is still giving. That's the beauty of the garden. It just gives and gives and gives.